What's up, people? NIO, Guangdong. I'm kind of infatuated. Well, not infatuated, but I'm very interested in this Guangdong power grid situation that NIO has going on here. So let's see if we can find something on them on YouTube. I'm gonna Google, not YouTube. I'm just gonna Google Guangdong Power Grid Corp Company. New off of Bloomberg has something about them. Let's see. So this is one of the companies that NIO has partnered with to basically make battery swap stations. My assumption is that this is a good thing because NIO won't have to foot the bill for all these power swap stations as they've been doing in the past. They've got partners that are going to come in, and it's a win-win. It seems like for the people that are partnering with them. Guangdong Power Grid Company. They have a LinkedIn page. Okay, 11 to 50 employees. Clearly, they have more than 11 to 50 employees. This might be the. Let's go back a little bit. NIO Guangdong. Okay, one day ago. Here's the same article that I pulled up yesterday. On November 8th, the first NIO battery swap station invested by Guangdong. Yeah, I know about that already. I want to go back and find some earlier news about when these partnerships kind of kicked off. China Southern Power Grid Company Limited is one of two Chinese state-owned enterprises established in 2002 in a power system reform promulgated by the State Council. Okay. Let me Google. Subsidiaries. Okay, so the subsidiary of the China Southern Power Grid is the Guangdong. Interesting. I'm curious where Guangdong even is on the map. Let's find it on Google Maps. Because if you're going to invest in a company, you need to do some research about what's going on with the company. And I'm invested in NIO, so I want to know what's going on with NIO. So here's Guangdong. Okay, interesting. Here it is on Google Maps. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna look for directions from there to NIO's headquarters. NIO. Let's see. I think NIO is based in Shanghai. Oh, it's a good ways away. Okay, it's a 15-hour drive. Okay, probably want to fly there. Let's see. NIO corporate headquarters. It's in Shanghai. Okay, cool. So let's look up NIO and Guangdong Power. Let's see if we can find one day ago. Yeah, I know about that. NIO Home. Okay, here's something on X. Somebody posted something on X about this. Let's see what they're. Oh, it was. The station is Guangdong Power Grid electric vehicle first investment and construction project after becoming one of the first batch of Power Up partners. Yeah, that's what you want to hear. First batch of Power Up partners. Let me log in here with my. Twitter account. Twitter. Formerly of X. Password. Let's go back. Let's log in again. Because I want to read what's going on Twitter with this situation. Not that Twitter would be the de facto place of where you're going to get NIO news, but the station is Guangdong Power Grid The station is Guangdong Power Grid electric vehicles first investment and construction project after becoming one of the first batch of Power Up partners. And I'm trying to see some more news about this whole situation. Wikipedia was updated 3 hours ago. Okay, now here's an article from February 26th of earlier this year, 2024. And so back in February, they basically said NIO's power unit ties up with China's Southern Power Grid's energy storage arm. Wow. So yeah, wow. So yeah, just yesterday, the first actual power station just went live. So it says China's Southern Power Grid energy storage will work with NIO Power in areas including battery banks, battery swap stations, and virtual power plants. Let's see. NIO Power, the power arm of NIO, has signed a cooperation agreement with the energy. A lot of times when these companies sign these cooperation agreements or these agreements of understanding, sometimes they don't amount to anything, but this is real with NIO. I mean, they actually did it. They do what they say they're going to do. It says sign a cooperation agreement with energy storage arm of Chinese grid operator China's Southern Power Grid to work together in areas including battery banks and battery stations. Shanghai listed China's Southern Power Grid Energy Storage Company Ltd. So this is a Shanghai listed company. I need to look up and see what their stock is doing. In an announcement today that one of its wholly owned subsidiaries signed a cooperation framework agreement on February 26 in Guangzhou, Guangdong province with NIO Energy Investment. Wow. NIO Power is a wholly owned subsidiary of NIO, and its legal representative is Shen Fei, NIO's vice president for power business. The following are the contents of the cooperation mentioned in the announcement. Cooperation on investment and management of battery banks. So cooperation in battery bank business to promote the standardization of electric vehicle battery, power battery operation and management, battery operation data sharing, and data asset operation. Interesting. The second thing, battery secondary utilization and recycling. So based on the purpose of promoting the whole life cycle management of power batteries, the two sides will jointly carry out research on the secondary utilization of power batteries and recycling of power batteries. Look for suitable application scenarios and explore business models that can be promoted and applied. That's great because, with the whole proliferation of batteries and battery swap, and we're making millions of batteries now, battery recycling is going to be a big industry. So I'm glad that NIO is actually working on it with one of its partners. And the third thing is battery swap station cooperation. Okay, well, actually there's 4 or 5 things here. Okay, so the third thing is battery swap station cooperation. So select suitable places to invest in the construction of battery swap stations for electric vehicles and promote the commercial application of these stations as distributed energy storage while enhancing the convenience of battery swap service. So they're definitely looking to make this as an energy storage situation. These are miniaturized power stations that you can almost deploy any place. Throw a few solar panels on top of it, and you've literally got a I won't say mobile, but I would say a energy storage solution that you can. It doesn't take much to get it up and going. I mean, you can connect it to the grid. It can support the grid. It can take a little from the grid, but it can also support back to the grid. Jointly promote standardization is key. Carry out battery swap stations operation, data sharing, and data asset operation. Fourth thing, virtual power plant project cooperation. What does that mean? Promote charging stations, battery swap stations, energy storage stations, adjustable loads, and other aggregate resources to access the virtual power plant platform. This all deals with software, and from what I'm thinking, to provide peak shifting frequency regulation, and demand side response services for the power grid. Yeah, these are things that Tesla has talked about doing. I assume they're doing some of it, but not with power swap. See, Tesla's power grids are just about setting up stationary storage. It has nothing to do with the automobile batteries. Like once you buy an electric car in the U.S., you buy a Tesla, that's your battery. The only way it's going to go back into the grid is if you take it home and you plug it into your power situation at home, and if you have it set up to where it can give back to the grid. As of right now, I don't see where we have this set up in any meaningful way in the United States where Tesla owners are plugging their cars into their home charger and it converting it back into electricity that the grid can actually use. I've heard people talk about it, a few years ago, but I don't see anybody actively doing it. NIO is actually doing this. They are actually, this V2G, this vehicle to grid, this is it right here, man. Like, wow. Equity investment cooperation, number 5. This is big. Study and carry out equity investment cooperation to support the infrastructure, construction of charging and battery swap, and better meet the demand for replenishment of electric vehicle industry. NIO later announced the partnership as well, saying that William Li, who's the company's founder, chairman, and CEO, witnessed the signing with Liu Guangdong, chairman of China Southern Power Grid Energy Storage. China Southern Power Grid Energy Storage is the builder of China's first megawatt-scale lithium battery energy storage station and currently has 9 electrochemical energy storage stations under construction and management, according to NIO's statement. See, to me, this is the difference between a company like NIO and Tesla. I know Tesla's doing a lot of good things, on their own. NIO is partnering with power companies. This would be like Tesla partnering with Georgia Power or something like that. I mean, this is big. This is big. This is really cool. Okay, we're going to look more into this later, but I just wanted to do some preliminary research and find out more about this China Southern Power Grid. Wow, big deal. All right, peace out. You guys have a great day, and we'll bring you more news about this later. Ooh, this is a nice video. Okay, peace.